right, perfect. Welcome back, everybody, to another 1% live trading stream. We're going to be trading some PM session today. This is not something that I normally do, but it's just due to the fact that we had Powell earlier. Good afternoon, my friend. Hope you're doing well, brother. Oh, Shaw, now that I have you in here, did you join through WAP? I think you were the one that I had to give you the extra month. So definitely hit me up when that month ends. I know it will automatically take your rolls, but when that's done, hit me up in DMs, and then I will put the rolls back on for you for another month due to the free month. But all right, let's go ahead and talk about what we're looking at here today, man. Some 4 hour chart as far as what we did. We talked about this just being a large liquidity raid, right? Just a raid of previous demand. We took out a bunch of previous demand, came back into previous imbalances that caused new highs, and now we're showing that actual continuation from that. Yesterday on Monday, we had that push to the upside, and then coming into Tuesday, it was a reaccumulation. Now, the reason I didn't trade this morning was due to the fact that we did have Powell at 12:20, so I'm trying to wait till after news to take any trades. If we do have news during PM sessions, that's usually a no trade day for me. Like on CPI days or PPI days, when they are at 2 p.m., that's usually when I'm not taking any trades. So I'm going to be watching for a small trade today. As far as what we're looking at, man, we are very bullish on all time frames, but we had a up move during the AM, so most likely we see some type of down move during the PM. If not, we'll look for a continuation just up into this high. Nothing too crazy. It should be about 100 points or so. Get us a nice little trade for the week and then get going from there. So let's go ahead and see our lower time frames at the moment. 15-minute is bullish. Hourly is bullish as well. 5-minute is also bullish as well. We could see a possible pullback in play. If I were to look for a pullback, let's just look for our most recent demand. It could either be into these lows, which is less likely, but more likely coming into this area right here due to the fact that we broke structure to the upside right here once, and then we broke again. So technically our strong low in this scenario is going to be sitting right here at this low. So if we do make a small pullback to the downside, that's where we'll be looking for. But if not, let's try to catch this continuation to the upside. So I'm just going to watch my lower time frames for now, kind of waiting for structure to build. If we do get a new higher high here, then I'll look for longs. If we get a break of structure to the downside, then I will look for shorts right back into that previous area that we talked about. Most likely we see some type of down move, in my opinion, due to the fact that we've just been pushing straight to the upside in AM. But just watching and waiting, nothing too crazy today. We had a beautiful week last week with our risk management across the board. Does look like M3 is getting a little pullback right here. Nice little break of structure to the downside. Right on this candle right here. Let's see if we can get that continuation into this low. I'm going to go ahead and grab a trade here. Nice little short position. Again, very tough, as it is just the lower time frames to call it as changing just yet. But we got a nice little liquidity rate of the highs, a double M3 break of structure to the downside. So if it does break up above over this high, we can look for that long trade. But we'll kind of see here, nothing too crazy, just into these lows. About a 3-to-1 R&R. If it does decide to make that push back, if it does not, then we'll look for the long up into the highs, and we should cancel each other out as far as that goes. Again, this one's definitely holding more risk just due to the fact that we are very bullish on every other time frame. We could easily just continue up, but it is PM session. So normally when you see AM session make a large push to the upside, you will see PM session do the opposite. Welcome in, welcome in. It's good to see y'all today. Wanted to wait for Powell. That's why we didn't trade at 9:30 this morning. Instead, we're just trading PM session. Your best time is always going to be 2 p.m. to start that trade. Let me call this out real quick. Just looking for a small pullback. Nothing insane. M2, M5 imbalance. All right, let's see how we're doing so far. Doesn't look too bad. Nice little M3 breaker structure to the downside. Hopefully it holds this area of supply now and we get that continuation down. This is the only part right here where we need to see price kind of just push through this low. Stop loss just using that M1 high right there. Our most recent high. It's taken on my personal and it was taken on paper so you guys can see it on the chart. And as far as the fundeds go, I know I keep saying I'm going to start them, but I have a date. We're going to do it next week on Monday. I kind of have a different journal that I set up as well for it. So we'll just have the journal specifically for fundeds and evaluations, and then we'll have the journal for the overall 1% Academy as well. I think that'll help out quite a bit. But I do expect a minor pullback here, nothing too crazy. Like I said before, this was our previous area of demand. This is our previous strong low. This would be price coming into discount, taking out some lows, and then making a continuation to the upside from there. Wednesday will be a reversal day. I will also be busy tomorrow, so I will not be taking any trades tomorrow. I'm going to be busy from literally 8:30 to like 2 p.m. tomorrow. So I won't be able to take any trades tomorrow. So just be ready for that. We will switch with Friday instead. So we'll be trading Friday like we did last week. We'll be trading Thursday and Friday. I think Thursday holds a little bit of news. Let me go ahead and take a look. I think it's unemployment on Thursday. Once this loads for me. Yep, we have unemployment still tentative as of now, but most likely in 8:30 in the morning. So 9:30, 10 o'clock should be very good as far as trades go. Looks like we're getting a nice little push now. So this will be about a $400 loss, so a little bit under 1R if we do end up hitting that high. I kind of want to watch it again right here, see if we get this low. If we do not get this low, it'll most likely just continue into the highs. PM session's always been a little bit iffy for me too, because it does move slow until that last hour. But I'm still focusing on showing up every day and doing the work no matter what. That's the biggest thing. If you can get your mindset and your brain into that, then nothing can stop you in that point. Because now you're hardwired into doing the same thing, doing the same systematic entries over and over and over again. See if we get this M1 low here. Again, we want to see kind of price just pushing down to the downside here. Nothing breaking structure up over this high. We did get a nice little double M3, so that should call for an M15 pullback. Again, if we go on M15 here, right into that low, what do we see as well? We talked about that low kind of being important on lower time frames. We have some imbalance as well. Again, a lot less likely because we are very, very bullish at the moment. But the only reason I am looking for some downside is due to the fact AM made a push to the upside. PM doesn't usually continue the move. It usually shows some type of pullback. Get the people out from AM. Let's see if we can get it here. If it does push up above, then we will look for that push to the upside instead. Simple disapproval theory, what we talk about. Watch this M1 here. I kind of want to see another new low created. Has the possibility of playing around with this area just a little bit as well. But I may only just take one trade today. I don't think I'm going to go for two due to the fact it is PM. I hate taking trades super late into the session. 3 o'clock could show the actual pool of liquidity. We'll just keep it to one today. I think that's going to be the best. Thursday and Friday should be our best trades this week. Looks like M1 is pushing back up. Again, this is another low that we just created as well. So I talked about it being very bullish and this being a very risky trade due to that fact. It is mainly just the double M3 break of structure to the downside and the fact that it is PM session. I will say my win rate on PM session is not the best either. Definitely got to stick to AM. So I may focus on days that we have these late news days as well. I'm putting this out there for you guys to understand your system as well. But for my data specifically, because PM is not the best for me, if I have those days where we do have those news later in the day, right? We have them during PM session or we have them 12, 1 o'clock. Most likely those are just going to be no trade days for me from now on. Let me set my stops up here as well. Be about a 0.75 R loss if so. And one is breaking structure to the upside. Not the best that we want to see right here. Most likely going to continue unless we get an M1 candle that just pushes straight down here. That will show more of a liquidity rate type of behavior, creating some long liquidity for us to push to the downside. Does look like we might just go and take that out though. As far as where you would look for longs, coming into your next high right here, and then this high following supply. Very, very big move today, man. We pushed back through that entire move that we created last week. So that's all it is, was just a little reset. Nice little liquidity rate and continuation. Does seem like we're finally getting some liquidity though, so hopefully we see a move here. I'm gonna go grab my drink here. I'll be right back. It's good.
Just to give you a heads up too. I think Jen is coming into the apartment today.
I'll be gone.
Okay, I just want to give you that heads up. I don't know if he told you or not.
Yeah, I figured. That's why I'm cleaning stuff.
Yeah. All right, I'm going back to
I
bed.
appreciate it.
I'm going back to bed till you here.
All right.
So yeah, I got to work.
Thanks for letting me know. All right, we are back. Still just chilling as of now. Nice little M1 raid, it looks like. Let's get this a low right here and we're good to go, boys. Welcome in, welcome in. What's good, Change, my boy? Long time no see, my friend. We still killing the markets, brother? Nothing much, man. Nothing much. You already know, on the grind every single day, man. Every single day. I think I found the energy now to finally put everything out there that I need to. Most of this stuff's going to be public from now on. Only really live trading and the community that we have is what I'm going to pay for. So I think that's going to help out a lot with getting people in here and building. It's already showing well as far as the analytics go on YouTube too. So, what about you, man? Been trading, been killing the markets? Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the support always. All right, let's see what this M1 gives here. Again, a push over this high will most likely be out of the trade, and we'll call it a day. PM's never the best for me. I do not like trading PM, I will say. So I'm gonna put that down as far as my data goes too. And I suggest you guys do the same. Look at your data, look at your days that you have the best and worst days, look at when news is during those days, and you can eliminate those, right? What we can control as traders is our risk management, but we cannot control the outcome. Can't control if it's going to go up or down, but we can't control how much we lose. So on days like these, where I have a higher loss rate than I do a win rate, we can eliminate those days and instead just not trade, come back the next day, and try again. See, we look like M1's got the juice right now. Still kind of chilling around this area. But we got some new merch coming out as well. Said I'm good, thank you. Gonna start scaling. My man, I love to see it, dude. I love to see it, man. You funded? You said next payout already. Why do I not have you on? Hold on, let's put you on right now. I'll put him in as well. There you go, my boy. That is beautiful to hear, man. That is beautiful to hear. So you've been locked in. You've been locked in. I love to hear that, man. I love to see that from my students as well. That's kind of the biggest thing that I try to push for all my students is being able to do it on your own. Teach you to fish for life, you know what I mean? And a lot of the times you'll see my students disappear, right? And then come back a month or two later funded and doing what they're doing, which is exactly what you're doing, man. Very, very proud of your work. I love it. Love to see it, brother. Absolute G. Absolute G. Beautiful charts as well. But yeah, I'm not gay. That's awesome, dude. That's fire. I've been fun with it too. That's the best way to do it, man. That's the best way to do it. Is it good now? I don't know why it keeps going off there. Here, let me rejoin. Hello, hello. Good now? Yeah, it should be working now. But yeah, man, having fun with it too. I love that. It's the best way to do it, brother. Prize moving in our direction as well. Not looking too bad, boys. Okay, perfect. Discord's been weird lately, man. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I have to leave and rejoin. Amazing, brother. What is the R on that? I'm looking at like maybe 15, 20. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. My dude, man, my dude. Drop that in PNL. Drop that in PNL, brother. Anything over like 2 R is absolutely amazing, dude. Such a beautiful trade. Yes, man, we gotta get 1% going crazy. The biggest part was me at first, but now I'm back every day. We're making videos every single day. We're streaming every single day. So get up in here, man. It's a good community. You already know that. That's the M1 break of structure downside too. I need this low first though. We need this low. I fully agree. I fully agree, brother. Sometimes you have to block out all the noise and know what's right for you. All of it. And then you can hear that voice telling you, yes, this is right. No, this is not. That energy, you know what I mean? That must be gained first. And that's what I love from my students because most of them seem to do that, which is exactly what I need from them, right? Not here to hold your hand, it's more of a guide, right? And seeing that they're able to go execute on their own for a month or two, right? 3 months, and then come back and say, hey, look what I did. That's awesome. It's exactly what I want to see. So my focus is more so just being that example now. Not telling y'all what to do, not holding hands, not anything like that. Just doing it, right? You definitely learn the most that way. And I think that's how we're gonna shake the game too. Y'all boys will see me on YouTube soon. I promise you this. No more of these fake influencer traders showing off Ferraris. How about results? Where are the results at? You know what I mean? Here's a year and a half. Here's 2 years of just live results. Everything recorded, everything called out in front of real people. You can't argue that. But you can't argue a rented Lamborghini, right? That's easy to do, especially if you got all the affiliates online. You know what I mean? That's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for a different reason. So we're gonna shake this game. I'm feeling real good about this, man. I'm feeling real good. Yes, change. Yes, change. It's the sometimes you gotta go through that though, you know what I mean? I learned to not live in the shoulda woulda coulda. It only does you worse at the end of the day. Every single decision and every single thing that happens in your life, I truly believe is for a reason. And once you find that reason as it's happening, oh my goodness, life is amazing. Oh, okay, I got you. Just the one? Yes, yes, my man, my man. I think that's good. I mean, you knew what you needed to do as well. You know what I mean? Exactly, exactly. I love that, dude. I love that. Whether it's a 10K account, a 5K account, a 50K account, you focus on the consistency, showing up, doing the same thing over and over again. My man, my man. That's the biggest thing, dude. I'm glad you're in here, man. I'm glad we had this little talk. It's been a while, man. But I can see we're just on growth, dude. How is Buell by the way? Is it worth is it worth me going for it? Should I just max top step and worry about something else from there? Okay, I'll try him out, man. I'll try him out. That's a beautiful goal. Already on the way, man. Already on the way. 20K months soon, brother. 20K months very, very soon. Probably still following suit as well. It's being slow as possible, but looking good so far. We're coming into this low here. I need again to see this low taken out. If it does not get taken out, we will most likely reverse right here. It's just PM session, man. I hate how slow it is. Need my AM session trades back. We'll see what this gives here. Yes, change. I love that, dude. I love that. We've all gone through that. This is showing growth, man. I went through this myself. You get that first couple payouts, you make that 5,000, that $10,000, and you're like, holy, I've know it, right? This is the holy grail. That's what you just getting started, my boy. You just getting started. Yep. Yep. Your own doing, right? Your own doing. You can't blame anybody but yourself, man. Right? And that's why journaling is so important. Because you can see, you can go back and say, "Oh, dude, I took 9 trades that day because I lost one. What was I doing?" You know what I mean? It really opens up your eyes. That's why journaling is super super important, man. It changes this from gambling to a systematic approach, an actual job. My man, dude, this is the mindset I love to hear, dude. This is the mindset. This is it right here for you boys in that are still in right now, just watching. Go look at chat, man. This is the mindset. This is the mindset I try to get for all my traders. Who cares about the outcome? I could win or lose, but did I follow my rules? Did I execute within my rules? Yes or no? If it's a no, we need to work on something. If it's a yes, then keep going. It's just probability at that point. I'm one kind of chilling as well, man. Let's see if we get a move here in the next 30 minutes or so. Correct change, correct change. Dude, you could have made $20,000 on that trade, but did you do what you were supposed to do? No. A lot of traders get into that habit as well. That can be very, very dangerous because you can have those days where, let's say you trade on a news day, you trade right before news and you make $20,000. What that's going to do is it's going to create bad habits. So the next time news comes around, you freaking full port and now you just blew all of your accounts in one trade. You know what I mean? It's a mindset thing. Always, always, always have to be on your guard 100% of the time, man. That's huge, change. That's huge. That is so huge. We're not worried about if this trade wins or loses. I'm worried about how this month goes, right? How many times I can follow it this month, how many the little amounts of trades that I can take per month. You may have noticed recently, it may seem like I'm not trading as much, but we're just taking more quality trades. Correct, correct. It is a byproduct. It is a byproduct. It comes with the consistency. It doesn't show you your results. It doesn't tell you if you're good or not at trading. Because you made 10,000 this month or 500 this month, that doesn't tell you if you're good or not at trading. What does is your systematic approach. If you followed your system. That gets you away from that emotion, man. That emotion that's attached to it. Just paper, bro. The U.S. just prints it anyway. There is no debt. That's not real. They're just gonna print more. The treasurer literally said that. It's the same exact thing. You guys got to think about it that way. Lost some money, great. That was an investment in my future. If you learned from it. If you did not, and if you took that to heart, then that's a different story. Then you will find yourself in that losing cycle over and over again. It'll also help you to appreciate life for what it is. You walk outside, you see a butterfly, you appreciate it. Everything, dude. You'll appreciate everything, man, because you're not worried about money, bro. Why do we spend our whole lives worried about what's in our bank account when we can't take it with us? Does that make us legend? Some numbers on a screen? Really? Think about it that way, man. That was the hardest thing for me, dude, because I was always chasing money, and now I chase not the freedom, but the mindset. Now I chase the discipline. I chase the consistency. All right, Dad. Let's get a move here. M1's still looking good so far. We're getting breaks of structures to the downside here, but it's just sitting there, man. But literally, kind of that change of mindset from money to growth. You appreciate everything, dude. I go on like 5 to 6 mile walks a day. Yep, yep. It's the opposite. And that's the truth because the world teaches us that that's what we need is the big house, a lot of money, hot girlfriend, right? That's what the world teaches us. But that's not gonna make us happy, man. I've been doing good, man. I've been doing good, Shaw. I've been doing real good, brother. Literally 5 to 6 every single day. I try to take a new path every time as well and just see where it takes me. You know what I mean? And I love that change. I really do, man. And you'll notice too, it's crazy because it goes hand in hand. If you're not appreciative of the $50 that you went and spent on fast food, you won't care about the trade that you take, how much you're going to lose on that trade, right? You won't. Because you're already wasting money. So you're going to do the same thing as what on the charts. It literally goes hand in hand, man. That's awesome, brother. That's awesome. And two, when you're going on walks, it's you're so peaceful because one thing, you're only focused on the next step. Only the next step. That's all you have to worry about is the next step you take in front of you. So think about that for trading as well. I'm just focused on the next day. The next trade. After this one's done, we're focused on the next. What do we need to do next? Come back, repeat. That's why we are at peace when we walk. So if you can find that same peace within trading, it's over. It's over. You're bound to win. No matter what, you are bound to win. Probability says so. Why? Because you will never stop. You can't beat me if I can't quit. Day one, brother. Not one day, day one. Start now, man. Start now with that mindset. Try to find peace in everything you can. If something is negative towards you, turn that into positive energy. Do not let that affect your day. Do not let that affect any decisions because you control your mind. You control your thoughts. It's really just giving up control. You got this, brother. I believe in all of you, man. More than you might believe in yourself. Man, this M1 is not fun right now, but we're still looking good, man. As long as we get this slow breakdown, we're good to go. She's just being nice and slow today. We might even take a little 1 hour, 2 hour if we can get this low right here. Just PM things, boys. PM things. But it does, man. I notice I appreciate everything. And when that happens too, more doors will open. More opportunities will be shown to you. Maybe walking on the street, see an old lady's house that needs to be cleaned up, right? There's an opportunity right there. You might gain a good relationship from that. Who knows what she does, right? Things like that. Yeah, PM is slow, dude. PM is slow. I only did it today because of that one news at 12:30 or at 12:20, but this might have to be something that I just kind of stay away from these days when we have these later news. Even though we had a nice move this morning. I'm definitely going to put that down as far as my data goes. She's just being slow. We might still get this winning trade. We'll see here. We've been in this almost 40 minutes now. She's moved 10 points. Maybe that. Let's get it. Give me that candle and 2 or 3 candles, and then we're out. Let's call it a day. We got a lot going on for 1%, man. Very, very excited. Meeting with my designer today for the website. We should be done by the end of this week as far as the website goes, and we can finally really, really market this and help others as well. First, it's freedom, right? And then it's giving that others the same exact thing. And then following that, it's going to be transcending, right? Transcending that human form, becoming legend. That is my goal. Beautiful M1 push down now. If we can get these slows, I may call it here. Just be a little 1R, 2R trade. But if it starts flushing here, we'll hold for the TP. Let's kind of watch how this M1 goes. If we do get an M1 candle that kind of breaks to the upside here, I may call it, take my small profits, and move on to the next day. Because again, PM, I just do not like PM, bro. I do not like it. Too slow for me. Especially when you're trading M1 and such. Watch and see if we get this next M1 low here. I know it will most likely ruin the R for this trade if we do take early, but again, just making sure I'm protected. I don't normally trade PM whatsoever, so this will definitely help with the win rate if we just take it here. But we'll give it a few more candles, and we'll see what she gives. I want to see an M1 candle kind of just flush through this, and we'll take it out. Looking good so far, boys. Looking good so far. My boy, good looks, change. Good looks. Tell him to flush. Tell him that everybody longed. It's like we're starting to get something here. Again, if we do not get this low here, then I'll call it. Take my 0.5 hour for the day and call it. But it should continue from this point on. We talked about AM being a push to the upside. PM is usually the opposite of that. Just to flush traders from the previous trades earlier in the day. M1's very crucial here. It's about a 0.75 R at the moment. Give us this push now. Wrong way. Sounds perfect, brother. You as well, man. Keep up the good work, man. I love to see it. Very, very proud of your work, brother. Enjoy the rest of your day, my friend. And one did just come into this low here. I may just go ahead and call it for the day, take my 0.5 R and be out. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Again, I am not a PM session trader usually. That's just due to the fact that, again, we had news earlier today, just focusing on showing up every single day. But at the same time, we need to cover our losses, stay protected to how we are trading. Let's watch this M1 candle right here. If it pushes up above this, we'll be out. If it does not and it pushes below this, we'll hold for this low and then we will be out. Because this is also a strong low, so it easily has the possibility of just breaking structure and going up from here. You know, I'm going to go ahead and call it. 0.5 R on the day, not too bad. We'll take the trade, boys. About a point 0.6. Again, just not a PM session trader, boys. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. With plus 0.6 R. PM session too slow for liking. Yes, sir. For break even, in this case, I would want to see this low for the full lows to be able to break even. But on a lower time frame, you could definitely break even right where we are at right now, due to the fact that we had a double M1 break of structure. M5 is also broken down as well. It should not come back up to this if it is bullish. Yeah, I'm out. I just took it out. I'm not really a PM session trader, man. We had a small move to the downside. I'm gonna take my take my little win and move on from there. It's a nice little 0.5 R. Nothing too crazy. We just have days like these where it's slow. And next time I'm gonna focus when we have days where we have news later in the day, 12 p.m. and so on, just not trading that day. Focusing on protecting. So zero point 0.6 R on the day. But if you did want to hold for continuation coming into 3 p.m., you could definitely break even now and see where it gives from there. Tomorrow I will be busy again all day, so I will not be able to run live trading in the morning. If I am on the charts around that time, I will let you guys know if we are taking any trades, but most likely not going to be on charts. Thursday and Friday we will be trading. We have no news on Friday, so Friday should be very, very clean. Fridays are usually our distribution days, so you see a large accumulation or a large distribution. Beautiful management today. Still showing two, so it doesn't look bad. 3 p.m. could actually give the full move, as that is power hour from 3 to 4. But again, look for this low. You can break even right now if you guys are still in the trade. And we should get pure continuation down into these. But I'm just going to protect myself, protect my losses in this case, because PM session is one of my worst times to trade. And then focus on AM session for the rest of the week. Most news is going to be at 8:30 in the morning on Thursday. So 9:30, 10 o'clock should be very, very clean for taking trades. Let's go ahead and put this in the journal real quick, boys. I'll switch that over for you. And then we will call it a day, man. We've been doing very, very good as far as consistency goes. That's one of the biggest things that I want to put out to you guys. And risk management. We've been taking a lot less trades. We've been a lot more focused on each trade as far as quality goes. And October's looking good so far. I think we're sitting at plus 10R, close to it. In about 14 days, not bad at all. It's about 2R a day. Let me show the journal for you guys here 1 second. Yeah, still just kind of chilling around that range, man. This is a strong low right here. That's the reasoning that I did take it out at this high or at this area right here, as it could easily hold this and still break up and continue on M1. Well, it's just a little too slow for liking. By 2 p.m., you would already see price making a large move. But let me share this other tab for you. Oh, let's do the full screen. All right, let me know if you guys can see this. Trade was taken at 2 p.m., roughly 201, or 1401. Still a winning trade for the day. I will take it, boys. Nice little $200. Ended at around 245, so 1445. Short trade 0.6. This was an M3 double breakdown. Looking for M15 imbalance. Took early due to PM session. Yes, sir. Back at it Thursday and Friday as well. I'll be trading Thursday and Friday, but tomorrow I will be busy from like 8:30 to 3 p.m. I'll still be around to answer questions and everything if you guys have those, but I will be busy tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a reversal day, so definitely look for a move to the downside coming into tomorrow. That's most likely why it's not giving it to us right now. Let's go back here. But yeah, tomorrow you'll see a reversal. So we have some imbalance down at these lows as well. Something like this. Coming into tomorrow breakdown into those lows, and then watch for Thursday to be a continuation back up into the highs. Very, very, very clean. Let's take a picture of this real quick and put it in, and then we will be done for the day, boys. Sometimes you just have those days, man, but the biggest thing is to make this a boring. Every time you take a trade, you shouldn't feel anything when you take the trade, no excitement when you take that trade. Again, not focused on the outcome, only focused on your systematic approach. Let's do this real quick. I'm out on the personal as well. Let's capture this 1 second. Boom, boom. Looks like it was a good spot to take it out too. Load, load, load. We'll throw this back in the journal, and then we'll be done for the day, boys. Got to get used to doing the same thing over and over again. I know it's hard for us to journal sometimes. We don't want to do it, but that hard work, putting it in the oh no, I missed it. Hold on now. Go back to this. I did not want that. All right. Go ahead and paste this. We'll say yes, we still followed the rules for the day. And we are done. Let's take a look here at October real quick. I think we're close to 10R. I'm gonna say maybe 8 or 9. 6 hours so far with a 60% win rate. Only 5 trades taken, which is very, very, very crucial. So we've been doing very, very good. As far as October goes, that's roughly zero point 0.5 hour a day, not 10 hour. So beautiful, beautiful work as far as that goes, boys. Let's keep it up. We're sitting at an overall 53% win rate with a 234 hour gain in 147 trades. We started this in March. Every single trade that you see on this journal, and I do have the link in the Flow Journal tab, has been taken with 1% live. Um, Called out and traded live as well. So all of these is exactly what we're seeing. We like to keep it super, super transparent as far as each trade goes. And this is how we actually trade. So again, thank you to everybody that popped out today. This was recorded, will be put up to YouTube within the next 10 to 15 minutes. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to let me know. And I will go ahead and answer those for you. But again, back at it Thursday. I will be busy all day tomorrow. I'll put something in chat as well. But Thursday and Friday, we will be taking trades this week. So again, thanks to everybody that popped out today. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and or night, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.